Hey Jim, how you doing?
Pretty good.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Like yourself.
Not too much. And I know you said that you're here for quit smoking, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What made you decide to do this today?
It's just a nasty habit, and I think it's time for me to break free from it.
Okay. Have you ever been hypnotized before?
No.
Or see a stage show, anything like that?
No.
No? Okay. Let me tell you a little bit about hypnosis. Okay. What you'll feel, what you won't feel, you'll be in complete control. Okay. You'll hear everything. The only thing it's going to be is a really relaxed state of being. Okay. Let me demonstrate to you how hypnosis really feels like when. Close your eyes for a second. That's it. Open your eyes. It's that simple. You're not going to be a zombie. You're not going to be out of control. You're going to be in complete control, as a matter of fact. Okay. And this is what most people don't understand, is they think they're going to forget everything and going to be in control of someone else, and it's just not the case in any way, shape, or form. And let me show you what I mean. Close your eyes for a second. Put your feet together. Bring that leg down, will you, if you don't mind? There you go. I don't want you getting too comfortable. There you go. Okay. Put your feet together. Put your hands right on top. Right there you go. Okay. Now, go into the corner. Stand on your head. And by the power of hypnosis, bark like a chicken. Oh, didn't do it. So are we in agreement now that you're going to be in complete control of everything?
Yes.
Okay. You're not going to feel any weird feelings, no loss of consciousness or hearing, and they will know how to, you will understand how to respond with the motivation and principles of what you're doing, okay?
Okay.
All right. Real quick, just a quick let you know what's going on. We'll explain to you what hypnosis is and what it's not. The body is a robot controlled by the mind. Okay? What your mind sees, your body tends to react to. Have you ever read a book and get so fired up emotionally? You ever read a book?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something. Was it the black ink on the page that did it?
No.
Or it was the words, wasn't it?
The words.
Exactly. So the words itself can actually be extremely motivating. It's really what it is. It's basically what we're going to be doing here. This isn't, it's not just the black ink on the page. It's the words and the emotions that go with it. Okay? I'm going to do a quick demonstration with you. Do me a favor. Close your eyes for a second. I want you to picture yourself being at home in your most comfortable spot, in your most comfortable clothes that you love to just hang around the house in. Just sit there, adjust yourself, nice and comfortable, and you know exactly how that feels. I want you to imagine just getting up real quickly. You may feel the carpet on your feet. The clothes adjust as they drop. I want you to start to walk in towards your kitchen. And as you're walking towards your kitchen, just a little look around with the familiar area that you know. Reach over to the refrigerator. Give it a nice little tug. And you feel that magnetic resistance as you pull it that you're familiar with. And as you open up the refrigerator, you feel the chillness from the refrigerator come and hit you. And as you look inside, I want you to see a beautiful bowl of lemons. You reach in and grab those lemons. And as you grab that bowl, you feel that chillness on your fingertips from the bowl being cold in the refrigerator. And you grab it and you pull it out and you gently close the door and you walk over to the cutting board or the counter. I want you to grab yourself a nice, sharp knife. And as you're holding that lemon, still cold and little dimples on it, I want you to take and cut it in half. And as you cut it in half, you smell that lemon. You feel those acidic juices all over your fingertips. You take and cut that thing in a quarter again. More juices, more smells that we all know. I want you to reach down and grab that quarter. Take and just pop it right in your mouth and take a big bite. Now. Open your eyes. How much more saliva is in your mouth right now?
Decent amount.
Huh?
Decent amount.
Decent amount, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, your mind is what a robot. This is exactly what hypnosis is. Hypnosis works because it creates thoughts so real that the body reacts biochemically. It's nothing more than a willful suspension of disbelief. It's just like reading a book. It's exactly what hypnosis is. A little bit better understanding of what it is and what it isn't. Before we get going, I know you're here for smoking, correct?
Right.
I just want to give you go through a couple of things that, so you can understand a little bit more about what we're doing here, what's real and what's not, okay?
Okay.
Listen, I'm not here to say that cigarettes are not addictive, but I do want you to have a conversation with you right now in the believing that they are addictive. And I'm wondering if you would be willing to keep an open mind about cigarettes. Are you willing to do that?
Yes.
I always say that a mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. So, would you be willing to have an open mind to some new possibilities about whether or not cigarettes are addictive, as they say they are?
Yeah.
Great. So, first let's define addiction. The type of addiction I want to talk about right now is the physical addiction, not the mental. We'll deal with the mental aspect of addiction in a moment. But for now, let's just address the physical aspects of addiction. You with me?
Mm-hmm.
Who tells us that cigarettes are addictive?
Media.
Media. Advertising, right? Even some doctors say it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has the media ever lied to you?
Yes.
Of course they have. You see, the media is very certain that cigarettes are addictive, but I must share with you, thousands of people quit smoking each day. And no one of these experiences any kind of physical withdrawal symptoms that you would have normally with any addiction, chemical addiction like cocaine or heroin. Never. I guess when I refer to addiction, what I'm talking about is the physical malfunction that the body goes through when being deprived of substances upon which they have become dependent. So no one body manipulations when you stop smoking cigarettes. In fact, think about it. How long can you go now without a cigarette?
Couple hours.
Couple of hours? Really? How long do you sleep at night?
7 hours. 8 hours.
Okay. So, you smoke in your sleep?
No.
No. Okay. But you can go 7, 8 hours a day without smoking. You know, you do it all night. People who are truly addicted to chemicals or heroin cannot sleep through the night. They have to get up and take a hit just to go back to sleep. No one does that with cigarettes, ever. You don't get up and smoke in the middle of the night, do you?
Nope.
What about a movie? If you go to a really good movie, you can sit through the whole entire movie, can't you?
Yeah.
Without a cigarette?
Yeah.
Yet most people don't think that they can go 2 hours. Well, you said you can go 2 hours. I guess because you work and stuff as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they depended, if the bottom line is that, is cigarettes really addictive or is it a physical thing? Now, how many crack addicts do you think would be able to go, 8 hours without it? How many heroin addicts? Okay, alcoholics, right? Now, I'm not into conspiracy theories, anything like that, but who benefits most from us thinking that cigarettes are addictive? Is it the cigarette manufacturers?
Yeah.
Wouldn't the best sales pitch in the world be for you to believe that consuming their product, that starting at the age of 12, that you're going to be addicted for life? It's got to make you think, doesn't it?
Mhm.
In fact, when I talk to people who become non-smokers, such as yourself today, most severe physical problems I've ever heard people talk about was headaches, which were more likely just stress related anyway. I also hear about sore throats or shaky hands. I'll address that issues about the shaky hands in a few moments. But let's be honest about the so-called symptoms. Are they not simply irritations instead? Irritations, you with me?
Mhm.
Irritations and malfunctions are not the same thing. Remember that. They're not even in the same ballpark. Those symptoms do not cause malfunctions, they just cause discomfort, which is not a word used in describing the addiction withdrawals from any other truly addictive drug. So, is the biological aspects of addiction still a concern for you? Or would you be willing to believe, for the sake of this process, that you indeed are not going to be biologically addicted?
Yeah, I'm not.
You're fair enough, you keep an open mind with that, right?
Mhm.
We talk about weight gain. Think about this, because this is actually extremely important, and I'm sure that you'll be able to put these together. Have you ever been to a supermarket and see beef jerky on the shelf?
Yeah.
And that smoked meat that sits there on the counter waiting to be bought? How much water do you think is in that?
Probably not that much.
It's dehydrated. Right, not much at all. Well, what do you think you're doing to your body when you smoke? It is a known fact that smoking causes dehydration. If you don't believe me, look at someone who's been smoking for 50 or 60 years and compare them with someone who's never smoked it. Their skin quality is completely different most of the time. When you become a non-smoker, your body is going to naturally want to rehydrate the cells and have the dehydrate that's been dehydrated over the years. What this means is that you could gain, 2 to 5 pounds of cellular rehydration. That is not fat. It's not water retention. It's simply the process of your body becoming denser, having each cell weigh slightly more because it's rehydration. Expect this. I would rather you see gain 2 to 5 pounds heavier and a non-smoker than 2 to 5 pounds lighter as a smoker. Remember, this water is your body needs anyway. Which would you rather have? Rather be a non-smoker, a couple pounds, right?
Mhm.
Some people worry that they're going to crave sweets, and when they become non-smokers, and that's because depending on the cigarette brand, this is interesting. Each cigarette contains between 8 and 18% sugar. Now, when tobacco is cured, it's soaked in sugar water and then dehydrated. Okay, this is why some people's hands shake when they go without a cigarette for long lengths of time. It's called hypoglycemic, and the shaking of the hands is the first symptoms of having low blood sugar. Now, I can't tell you what to eat, but if I were going to find another source of sugar, I would favor fruit, natural sugars in fruit, or counteract any craving you may have for the lack of sugar for cigarettes. Would you be willing to accept the suggestion of increased fruit intake?
Yeah.
Okay. Finally, let me say this. In the highly unlikely event that you do gain more than 5 pounds, I will do a weight loss session for free. Now, isn't that fair?
Mhm.
I will, however, ask you if you have been eating fruit, or if you've been eating Twinkies and Ho-Hos. You know, if you've been eating fruit, listen, I'll work with you, okay? But if you've been eating junk foods and everything else, you know, I will not do a free weight loss session. Is that fair enough and agreed?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And the last thing I want to talk about, which is nervousness. Here is what I can guarantee you. When you walk away from here as an ex-smoker, you'll be nervous. You'll walk away from here as an ex-smoker, you'll be tense. If you walk away from here as an ex-smoker, you'll be short-tempered and mean. If you walk away from here today as an ex-smoker, you'll be craving cigarettes all the time. How does that sound? Does that sound good?
No, not at all.
No, it doesn't, right? Sounds bad. Well, we might have suggested you do not walk away here as an ex-smoker. But you will walk away here as a non-smoker. Okay, you see, a non-smoker doesn't worry about cigarettes because they just simply don't want them. It's not a matter of should I or shouldn't I smoke. It's just a matter of not wanting it because it's no longer part of their identity. Doesn't that make sense? Now, let's play a game. Let's pretend that I'm the world's greatest successful hypnotherapist and I have a 100% success rate. Of course I don't, but everyone I work with becomes a non-smoker. Do you think you would notice a void in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah, your hands would be, you usually have a cigarette in your hand, right? You most assuredly will. Well, it's possible that you won't. But very few people become non-smokers and completely forget about cigarettes with no void whatsoever. There are those few elite. However, the average person will experience a void. The funny thing is, when people experience this void in their life, they freak out and give false meaning to the void. They say, oh my God, I'm noticing a void. That must mean I want a cigarette. No. It means that you just noticed a void. Don't give it any more meaning than it deserves. In fact, if you do experience a void, that means hypnosis is working. Think about that. If the hypnosis weren't working, what would you automatically be doing? You'd be reaching for a cigarette, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You could probably get a cigarette out of the pack, lit and in your mouth before you even knew what happened, couldn't you?
Yep.
Okay? Another thing that people experience is the increased desire to play with their hands, or they become fidgety. Funny is that they link up false meaning to the fidgeting. They say it simply means thank you.
Sorry.
It simply means, oh my God, I want to do something with my hands. It must mean that I want a cigarette. No. Don't give it any more meaning than it deserves. In fact, if you find yourself getting fidgety, that means that your hypnosis is definitely working. Think about that. You can probably get a cigarette out of the pack and into your mouth before you even know it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when your unconscious mind no longer wants to smoke and it stops doing it, you consciously catch up with it and wonder what you're supposed to be doing with your hands instead. You see, as a human being, we all are very nervous creatures, and wanting some things to do with our hands is not an exclusive trait to smokers. Non-smokers like to do this as well. You'd agree with that, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So if you notice a void if you notice a void or something to that effect, embrace those desires and don't give them any more false meanings. Simply appreciate them for what they are. Okay. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, you came here for quit smoking, right?
Yes, I did.
Why is it you want to quit today?
It's just a nasty habit that I want to get out of.
Right. When we spoke on the phone, you said you want to be a chef, correct?
Uh-huh.
You think you'd be able to taste your foods a little bit better than...
Probably a lot better.
A lot better, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how are you doing with your breathing? You cough a lot?
From time to time.
Okay. And how much are cigarettes a pack now? How much you smoking now?
Pack a day.
Pack a day? How much?
$7.50.
$7.50. So it's a pack a day times $3.75 at 7. You're at what? Almost $2,000. At $1,800, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
A lot of money, isn't it?
Mhm.
Think you'd be interested in going on a vacation with that money?
Hopefully.
Yeah, where would you want to go?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
You like Hawaii?
Seems nice.
Seems nice, isn't it?
Mhm.
Well, just imagine once you become a non-smoker, that you can easily become, take a nice vacation, right?
Mhm.
Sounds good. And what about cooking? I know you said you enjoy cooking, right?
Mhm.
What is it about that you enjoy?
I just like being able to make something from scratch. And it's just tasting really good and knowing that I made it.
Okay. All right, good. So basically, and how do you think your taste buds have changed now that you're smoking, opposed to where you would be smoking?
Excuse me.
You look a little tired today, there, buddy.
A little bit.
You okay?
No, I'd probably be able to taste more ingredients a little bit better, recognize some more tastes.
Okay. You just correct me if I'm wrong. Good food, you put multiple layers of flavor in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that would enhance your taste buds,
Yes, it would.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And with you being able to have better taste buds, wouldn't you be able to serve your clients in a better way by giving them better food?
Yes, it would.
And then you could take that nice trip to Hawaii, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you quit smoking, how much better do you think everything is going to taste?
Probably a lot better.
A lot better, right? And when you're a non-smoker, would you clothes and your car smell much better?
A lot better.
But I'm sure that's that's a bit much as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about your parents? Your parents happy that you smoke?
No, not at all.
Not at all. How old are you again?
18.
18. And you think your parents would be proud that you quit smoking?
Yeah.
Become a non-smoker?
Yeah.
Is that important to you?
Yeah.
You want your parents to be proud of you, don't you?
Yeah.
Of course you do. Okay. So real quick, we're going to go through. We're going to do a couple of quick little games here. You ready?
Okay.
You up for that?
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
You stand up with me. I want you to get a little stretch. You look like you're a little tired today. What I want you to do is just turn around, face this way over here. Right? Put your hands to your side. There you go. Now what I want you to do is just tilt your head back. Okay? Close your eyes. Good. Okay? Put your feet together a little bit more. There you go. All right, I want you to just picture yourself being on a beautiful sailboat right now. Okay? You can feel the choppy waves. You can hear the seagulls. You can smell that salt air. And as you hit each wave, you find yourself going forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. And the waves are getting a little bit more choppy. You hear those seagulls, the waves splashing up over the top. And you feel the boat going forward and backwards. Maybe slightly right and left a little bit with it. There you go. Forwards and backwards. Ooh, there you go. Just lean back a little bit. There you go. There you go. You were swaying there a little bit, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. Now do me one more favor here.
Sure.
Put your feet together nice and close there. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I want to take and place another big heavy book on your left hand now. Feel that weight go down on it. Feel your arms tense up. Feel your muscles get stricter. There you go. And we're going to take that balloon, it's going to put another balloon on top of it. And it's going to catch that gay wind again and bring it up even a little bit higher, a little higher. Look at that. Open your eyes.
That's weird.
It's pretty weird, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now I did those both with your eyes closed. Now I'm going to do something with your eyes open. Yeah, you can have a seat for this one. This one's fine. What you do is just take your fingers like this, put them, like, put them together, squeeze them, bring it out like this, and go whoosh, straight out. Now what I want you to do is open your fingers up. Open them up as far. There you go. Well, not that far. Put your palms together. There you go. And what I'm going to do is I want you to imagine that I'm going to take and put a string right around it right now. I'm going to gently pull it tighter. Place the string around it, you feel it getting tighter and tighter. No matter how hard you try, you can't keep it from coming together. Harder and harder. Feel it come tighter and tighter and tighter, like magnets coming in between your fingers. Pull it tighter and tighter. There you go. A little tighter. There you go. One more time, it's going to pull it right together. You ready? There you go. Pretty interesting, huh?
Weird.
You like that?
Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And again, it goes right back to what I had stated before. The body's just a robot, and the mind controls it. So that was pretty interesting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, what we're going to do now, okay, is I'm going to have you turn around and this is interesting. Just get yourself comfortable. We're going to put you in a trance here. How does that sound?
All right.
All right? Put your hands on the side. There you go. Just feel yourself nice and relaxed. Okay? You feeling good?
Yeah.
Pretty interesting, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
You must be pretty tired today, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this is going to make this even that much more fun because you are feeling a little, you're going to be even more relaxed than you thought you could be. Okay? So sit back, relax. There you go. You know when you're ready. Close your eyes. In a few moments, you're going to be more relaxed than you ever known yourself to be. I'm going to mention certain body parts. And as I do, I want you to feel them just to begin to relax. Just feel that part begin to relax. Now, in order to help you relax, I want you to imagine yourself in a wonderful, magical forest. It's almost nighttime, and the sky is a beautiful indigo blue. And the stars are coming out, and the moon is lighting up the rich forest trees. Off in the distance, you hear the hypnotic sounds of a bubbling brook, and the crickets seem to be lulling you to sleep. And as you lie motionless, you begin to notice a wonderful white light just above your head. This light is the most relaxing light you could imagine. And as it begins to lower around the crown of your head, you seem to be touched with the desire and the willingness to relax deeper and deeper with every breath. Continue to lower now. It begins to touch your forehead, and as it does, I want you to feel all the little frown lines all around, the little worry lines in your forehead just seems to disappear. The forehead smooths out, feel so relaxed. And as you feel this relaxing light coming around your eyes, now the eyelids seem to become very, very heavy and heavy, and they just don't want to open. They may flutter a little bit, but that's okay. Just feel how heavy they are. And as the relaxation comes down around the facial muscles now, all the little muscles in the facial area begins to relax. Relaxation comes further down around the mouth now, and all the hundreds of little muscles around the mouth just start to relax, so much so that the lower jawbone becomes heavy, and the teeth may part. The mouth may even open up a little bit with relaxation as you continue deeper and deeper relaxed. Feel this relaxation now around the lower jawbone and begin to go behind your ears, so that all the little nerve endings behind the ears just seem to relax as you continue deeper and deeper and even deeper. The relaxation goes to the back of the neck, now down the shoulders. So much tension seems to go up to our shoulders. Now you feel the shoulders just beginning to relax even more. You can even feel them drop a little bit. The relaxation seems to go down the backbone right now. And as it goes down the spinal cord, you feel your body just relaxing even more and more. You can even feel them drop a little bit with relaxation. It seems to go out to the sides so that every muscle, every nerve, every fiber in the back just seems to relax. The relaxation seems to come down to the small of the back and around the bottom. The warm sense of relaxation comes to the back of the thigh now, into the hollow of the knee, around the calf and the leg, around the heel, to the bottom of the foot, and each and every toe just relaxes even more and more, the deeper and deeper you go, even deeper. Calm, very peaceful, very relaxed. And now, if necessary, allow your body to shift however you need to in order for you to become even more comfortable and more relaxed. We're going to proceed to relax the rest of you now, starting with the throat muscles. Feel the throat muscles just start to relax. Relaxation comes down the fronts of the shoulders, down the upper arms, over the elbows, down the forearms to the hand, and to each and every finger. Just relaxes even more and more and more as you go deeper and deeper and deeper relaxed now. Just relaxing. Doing it so very well now as you continue to relax. This warm sensation of relaxation goes down into the thighs, over the knees, skin bone, around the instep to the foot, and into the foot itself. And each and every tone just relaxes more and more as you go deeper and deeper. That's right. Relax. There you go. Relax even deeper. Now I want you to imagine yourself standing in front of the forest, the base of the foot of a beautiful stone stairway that leads downward into a very safe valley of relaxation. This staircase will lead you into a profound state of deep hypnosis. We're going to go down these stairs now, and as I count backwards from 10 to 0, I want you to go even deeper and deeper and even deeper. When you are ready to go down the steps, simply just give me a little nod of the head, and we will start to go down. Are you ready? 10. Take that first step. Deeper. 9. Deeper and deeper. 8. Way down. 7. Deeper and deeper. 6. Feeling very relaxed. Going even deeper. 5. Deeper. 4. As you're going into a deep state of hypnosis now, feel that relaxation. 3. Going deeper. 2. Relaxed to even move, feeling very calm, very relaxed. At the next number, you'll enter this beautiful place of peace and tranquility called deep, deep hypnosis. More relaxed and peaceful than you have ever known yourself to be. Is that okay with you? Give me a nod. There you go. You ready? 1. Beautiful. 0. You are now in deep, deep hypnosis. Nice and relaxed. Nice and calm. Drifting down deeper and deeper. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. With each number I count, your eyelids will become heavier and heavier. At the count of 3, you'll find that you can't even open them, even if you try. You'll find a little bit to your delight that it simply cannot open. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Try to open them. No matter how hard you try, they just won't open. That's fine. Don't even try anymore. They're just too heavy. The eyelids are returning to normal now. There you go. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. With each number I count, your arm will get heavier and heavier. So heavy, in fact, that you won't try to lift it, but it won't go up. Just try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Concentrate on that left arm. Notice how heavy it is. So very heavy. Go ahead and try. And you'll find out with a little bit of delight that it just won't lift. It's just too heavy. There you go. Good. That's okay. It's too much work. It's just too heavy for the arm. It's returning back to normal now. Now I want you to imagine that there's a string tied to your right wrist. Attached to the other end of it is a very large, bright red, beautiful helium balloon lifting up and up to the sky. As you feel it on your right hand now. As I count from 1 to 3, your right arm will lift. Go higher with that beautiful, beautiful balloon. 1. Feel that balloon. 2. 3. As you feel your right arm slowly starting to come up. That's it. Slowly starting to. There you go. Starts with your fingertips moving. Feel it just bringing it up slightly, ever so slightly. Feel that thing lifting your arm. Another balloon is attached to it. That's it. A little bit higher. There you go. That's it. That's it. A little bit higher. Feel that helium balloon picking it up. There you go. A little bit higher. That's it. As you feel it lifting it. As you feel that balloon lifting up a little more. When you're ready to make this change, just allow the arm to drop down to your lap, sending it 10 times deeper than you even are now. And that's right. When you're ready for change, let it drop. That's it. There you go. You're ready to be a non-smoker. You're ready to save some money. And you're ready to there you go, relax. Get yourself comfortable. Just sitting back deeper and deeper now. There you go. Can even relax even more. This is going to be educational to watch. A masterpiece being built. A thing of beauty. A thing of strength. A thing of the most articulate nature. And I wonder if you know what's involved in building a cocoon. A place of protection, change, metamorphosis. I don't know everything involved, but I remember watching as a child as a very unremarkable caterpillar came to the realization that it was time for a change. It was time to take the steps necessary to cast away the unremarkable exterior and allow the beauty that lives inside to come out. The caterpillar surveyed the surroundings, looking for the right way to go about this. Obviously, safety and health are their primary concerns. As I watched as the caterpillar began to weave its silk, uncommonly strong, amazingly resilient, yet flexible, around the stem of her sturdy leaf, winding around and around and around, going where it must be, built as a solid foundation for change, as it went around and around and around. Now as you imagine yourself walking down through the valley of relaxation, you can come across the majestic sheer face of a small mountain made entirely of marble. Noticing a round entrance situated in the center of the mountain, you move your feet across the graven walkway and begin to wander inside. As you walk your way down in the round hallway, ribbed with the arches every few yards, you can hear the wind at your back and feel them moving it past you, in and out, in and out, like the waves of the ocean. Moving on, you come to a fork in the hallway leading to 2 dirty, musty, dimly lit chambers. You immediately realize that these chambers are once amazingly beautiful. Seeing a mop and a sponge and a bucket against the far wall. You begin to go to work on a small area of the chamber. Beautiful, intricate patterns of pink marble with red veins immediately begin to unfold before your eyes. It's absolutely beautiful, just as you expected. And while you'd love to stop and study, you've got a lot of work to do. So you scrub, rinse one area, move on to the next. More and more of the beautiful, pristine chambers become visible. Scrub, rinse, dry. Scrub, rinse, dry. And as your conscious mind continues, scrub, rinse, dry. Imagine yourself now standing in a warm, shallow pond of sparkling, pure, absolutely clean water. It's the most pure, cleansing water you've ever seen. In front of you is a tall waterfall, and the waterfall comes down in a smooth, undisturbed sheet, glistening and barely rippled, and still water of the pond. As you move closer, you begin to see a mirror image of your glassy waterfall. It's a reflection of the perfectly healthy, smoke-free you, a reflection of perfection. This reflection is healthy, happy, inside and out. When you approach the waterfall, you stretch your palms outward to meet those of the reflections of perfection. Feeling the water as your fingertips interest with reflection. Just imagine all the nicotine, tar, and other carcinogens in your fingertips being washed away. As you continue to move forward, merging and becoming one with the reflection of perfection, you notice all the nicotine starts to wash away. From your lower arms, all the way up to your elbows, leaving behind only an energetic, vibrant, and natural, healthy you. You can feel the goosebumps rising all over your body. It's the sound of the waterfall becoming louder and greet you with a smiling face of reflection. In a few minutes, I'm going to give you some suggestions. I'm going to offer you them. You will find these suggestions easy to enjoy and easy to accept. Being a non-smoker. Because you know that you want to make your parents proud by being a non-smoker. You want to live healthier. You want to become an excellent chef with taste buds impeccable to be able to give to your patrons. And as a non-smoker, you'll be able to do that because your taste buds will be of exquisite, being able to taste the flavors that a smoker would not. So you are a non-smoker, and you love your parents very much, and you know that you want them to be proud. That's right. You'll feel healthier, no more coughing. Your clothes will smell good. Your car will smell good. There you go. You'll accept these because you act on these suggestions. You will achieve greater levels of health and well-being by accepting these suggestions. You will preserve your body more effectively, and your job too, to stay healthy, will be so much easier. From this point forward, you're a non-smoker. You easily and effortlessly turn away cigarettes, not only because you're a non-smoker, but also because you simply don't want cigarettes. If someone is smoking around you, the smoke may or may not bother you, but in any case, it won't make you want a cigarette because smoke doesn't do that to a non-smoker. And you are a non-smoker. Again, you're a non-smoker now. You cherish your lungs, your skin, and you'll never again subject yourself to the torture of a cigarette. For a week or so after your last cigarette, if you crave sugar or feel dehydrated, realize that this is a natural reaction and does not mean you need a cigarette. These are not nicotine withdrawals, but natural reactions while your body adjusts to the blood sugar levels and rehydrates yourself. So rather than eating junk food and drinking colas or coffee, eat fresh fruit and a healthy supply of water. The fruit will help ease low blood sugar, and the water will help you rehydrate yourselves. Again, if you find yourself craving sweets or fluids, you will satisfy those cravings with fresh fruit and water. Secondly, one of the benefits of smoking is that it forces smokers to take short breaks from work, family stress, etc., and perhaps even to spend some time outside. To avoid that benefit from attracting you back to smoking and to alleviate situations where nervous energy may build up, you'll take as many breaks and spend as much time outside as you need before our session. You'll continue to give yourself breaks and time outside as a non-smoker. Take one more step now forward. The warm water begins washing the nicotine and the other toxins away from your upper body and the front of your legs and torso. Already you feel healthier. Your posture, your demeanor, and now that of a naturally trim, active, healthy chef with the greatest taste buds and very proud son of two parents. One more step forward. The water washes completely over your face, head, shoulders, torso, hips, down your legs, taking with you all the toxins your body doesn't need or want as a non-smoker. And you take that final step through the water, cleansing the entire body. You find yourself in the second chamber. Feel it dry, relaxed, feeling healthier and more energetic than you have ever felt in a very long time. And you continue now to clean up the last few inches of the chamber. Scrub, rinse, dry. Scrub, rinse, dry. You look over the chamber and you smile to yourself in satisfaction as you realize that you've completed your task and cleaned every inch of these chambers, and they're beautiful, yet your job is not done. You will continue to work on keeping these chambers clean and beautiful, making sure that they never again get filthy or musty. As you continue to watch the cocoon, you begin to notice some movement as the most amazing butterfly begins to emerge now. And as you realize how easily and naturally change occurs, the butterfly completely transforms and metamorphosizes, begins taking flight. Now in a moment, I'm going to count to 5. And with each number I count, you'll become more and more aware, more alert, returning to a wakeful state and feeling wonderful and refreshed. 1. Integrating all the suggestions you've received and everything that you've learned here today. Now, 2. Faculties returning now as you become more aware of yourself and your surroundings. 3. Allowing yourself to gently return to a wakeful awareness. That's it. 4. Nice big deep breath in now. big, deep breath in, breath out. Stretch out your arms. Start to stretch out your legs. Take a nice, big stretch now. That's it. 5. Open your eyes. Wide awake, feeling wonderful and refreshed. Ready to take on the world. Open up your eyes. That's it. When you're ready to accept all those suggestions, start to come awake. Start to come awake now. There you go. You awake now? How was that?
Relax.
Very relaxed?
Mm-hmm.
Was it everything you expected it to be?
Not at all.
Pretty interesting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much for allowing me to record this.
Thank you.